Hey guys, today is Tuesday, February the 4th, 2025. This is my trade review. We'll start off with the market bias. My market bias was completely off today. What I had originally was a neutral bearish bias if it could not break above 600. I was anticipating this to kind of pull back and fail a little bit. 600 is kind of like this area. You can see you got a resistance here, this day, and then this area. I was totally off. Same thing with the Qs. This was this day. It just kind of bullied all the way up. All right, today it bullied. So we'll start off with the only stock trade I made was PayPal. It was earnings today, and it sold and it gapped below this wide range green bar. I believe it was about 115 or 130% ATR for this one. So I did like the fact that it cleared out an entire green bar, and we were aiming for under 82. That's where we'll look for a trade. It has to be under 82. And that's kind of what it gave us. Um, Early on, it kind of just pushed up a little bit and it sold and it remained below this trend line. And I went in under on the fourth 2 minute bar for a breakdown. My entry was a little bit more 81 by high of day. This was tough because like ATR was tough to reach. I was aiming for 1R. You can see here compared to the market. So right here. Here compared to the market just bullied up and this just couldn't go. And I thought, you know what? I just need a little pullback from the market and this should go. And it just never did. The market kept pushing up and I no longer like this trade. So when this stock moved back and came back down here on the 1 minute, I actually got out for it's pretty much break even if you account for commission. Um, I got a little bit better on the fill. You can see it was actually pushing back up at one point, and eventually later on in the day, I would have got my 1R or 2R. But I was not going to really hold it for that long. It would have hit 2R eventually, but this was not the trade that I was really looking for. So if we go, let's say 851 by I think 8207 was my line in the sand. So 8270. I think I gave it the full piece. Yeah, it would have took us the entire day to get to R. So I'm not too mad about getting out. This didn't move, so it is what it was. I took my first options trade. Um, you will see right here. So this is the PayPal trade. This was obviously from yesterday. The PayPal trade here, and then the options trade. I took 20 cents only from that. The time frame. Let's pull this back up. The time frame was 7:21. So this is actually Pacific time. So 10:21 was when this trade happened. So for me, it was right at this bar. We'll drill down to 2 minute and 1 minute because that's kind of what I was looking at the time. 1080. So right here, I saw that it struggled to break above. So when it came back down here, I decided to go in on the screen bar on 821 to 40 cents. So basically, as it broke through this line, I got in. And then when I got back to the 9 EMA on the 2 minute, I sold. And that was enough for 20 cents. I don't think it hit 30 cents, but I was just kind of feeling the options out. I don't know if this was necessarily a good trade or not. I know yesterday over the weekend when I was talking to Aaron, probably shouldn't do a double top, but this popped up relatively quick and no volume. That's kind of what was the indicator for me. It was no volume. So yeah, I shorted it for a quick 20 cents. Kind of felt like I got lucky on this one. So yeah, all in all, as far as dollar value R is concerned, it's 2R. I need to redo my tracker for the options trade. I can't do it exactly like the stock. So I'm gonna modify over the weekend. For now, uh, it is what it is. I'll have a better picture over the weekend as far as kind of what the R is concerned. I realize that the R's, even if I take one contract, right, 10 cents, that's already an R for me just because my risk is relatively low right now. But again, options will just kind of trade based on for the experience right now. Will not be too concerned with the profit and loss because it's just relatively low. So overall, two quote unquote 2R for the return just because the options itself was already for 10 cents, it's already $10, and that's kind of where my risk is at. And that's it for my trade review for this Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Thank you.